My name is Jarek, I'm lead game designer for Warzone Resurrection. Today I will take you through card system in Warzone Resurrection. You may ask, why cards? With cards we can open up unlimited spectrum of strategies, tactics and combos in game. It makes Warzone Resurrection something special and completely different from the current tabletop games. So, you start your game with a deck of cards, resources cards in play and 5 cards on your hand. Every turn you can add 1 resource card from your hand into play. Number of cards you start the game with depends on type of your hero using on the game, but more about the hero types later. In order to play the card you have to pay for it. Each card's got a costs, and we call this one turn to burn your resource cards. In Warzone Resurrection game there are 3 types of cards. We have strategy cards, global strategy and gear card. So strategy cards can affect your squad characteristics, change type of weapon, issue different kind of ammunition or change type of the squad armor for one game round. Each card obviously can be negated by enemy. Also they can affect the game mechanic a bit, again in a balanced way. Global strategy, these cards can interfere with the battlefield. For instance, you can drop smoke grenades, which is blocking the line of sight. You place the card on the battlefield, which indicates the smoke grenade. Or even you can create a cover in the open terrain for 1 round. Gear cards, these are basically upgrades to your squads, mainly affecting weapons, but they also can give squad special abilities. For instance, gravitation belts can give your squad better movement abilities. These cards stays with the squad until an enemy negates them. The first example of the card I'm going to play is called Smoke Bomb Strike. Basically the Smoke Bomb Strike reduced the range weapons by half. The idea behind this one is if you want to get your squad closer to enemy and you're a little bit worried about the shooting abilities of your enemy, you could drop this card on the battlefield and, well, it says by itself it's half its range and yours. The other example of the card is Quake. Quake is reducing movement value for all units by 3 to minimum of 3 inches. The same principle as with the previous card. Some of the strategy cards and global strategy cards can become part of the battlefield. And this is next card. We call this one Force Shield. You place this card on the battlefield and any model within 3 inches from the card itself and on the card itself gain the bonus to the armor. So as you can see, you have a massive spectrum of possibilities here. How you play card, how you use your card in a game. Squad can be on the card, they can be close to the card as long as it's follow the descriptions and it says within 3 inches to gain the bonuses. We have many types of cards, bear in mind these ones are only examples, and at this stage we're working on about 160 different ideas for the cards. So the other one I want to show you today is called Gas Trap. Again, you place this card anywhere on the battlefield and an enemy is trapped. So basically he's gonna get a auto hit of strength 3, which forces him to move away from the card or take a damage. Now for the strategy cards are much more weaker than the global strategy cards. You can play strategy cards basically anytime you want, before the roll is done. So one of the example of strategy card now is weak cover. We call this one weak cover. So you drop the card, you nominate 1 cover, in that cover from heavy became light, or from light became open terrain. In the same time we got a card which is a reinforced cover, which works other way around. You can boost the cover. The next type, next example is parabola shot. It's just increasing your squad range by 3, so we allow in a game pre-measuring, therefore give you some possibilities to use and when to use the cards or not. The other example is, for instance, overcharge. So you eliminate one model, rate of fire of the weapons is doubled. Again, it lets you to use your model more strategically than you would like to. For the gear cards upgrades for the squad, just like I said before. You drop the card on the battlefield. Now that's one of the examples called Medipack. You nominate one squad and a squad gain hero. The card is attached and they will do the squad card. With a squad card, it stays on it, affecting different characteristics and so on and so on. You can keep upgrading your squad as long as you have your minerals, resources. So I just add 2 cards. The second card is a portable gravitation field generator. It changed the type of my armor to heavy, but I'm losing a little bit of movement here. As you can see, you have massive possibilities on the battlefield now. It's not going to be only pushing your models and rolling the dice, you'll be also strategically and tactically using your cards. You have to. Models I've been using today are our new models. You haven't seen them yet. They are our new Cybertronic. I wish to show you, but unfortunately I was lifting them too high, so you can't see them on the screen. Yeah, thanks guys. I will show you the models later on, and